I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Deathstroke Rebirth issue number 1. What new adventures will Slade Wilson, the world's greatest assassin, be going on? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alright, so as the comic opens, we're treated to a little family outing in the woods. Ah yes, who doesn't love a camping trip with their kids? Well, you know, Slade Wilson for one. He's basically a monster threatening and berating his kids, the crappy Grant who will grow up to be nothing, and Joey who will of course grow up to be the Teen Titan Jericho. Not seen here is of course Rose Wilson, Slade's illegitimate daughter, who will also take up the Ravager mantle in the future. From there we transition on over to modern day, where Deathstroke in his role as mercenary is helping with an ethnic cleansing in an African nation. Oh boy. The guy Slade's working for calls himself the Red Lion, and he's a real piece of work. He just murdered a bunch of Muslims, but says, "Oh no, it is fine, I am a good man. God smiles upon my slaughter. Would you not agree, Deathstroke? Big American villain that you are." And no, that's not me doing an offensive African warlord voice. That's actually how they write his dialogue. In fact, the comic is broken up into little mini chapters, and one of them is called Willian, because that's how he pronounces it. Deathstroke, we discover, isn't working for this guy by choice. Instead, he's trying to cozy up to the warlord because he has information about a certain target in which is being harbored in this country right now. This means that Deathstroke has to go upriver in a panel that looks like it was ripped right out of Apocalypse Now. His two little toadies there crapping their pants in fear that Deathstroke might kill them in order to cover his tracks. Yeah, if you couldn't already tell, they're writing Slade Wilson like a frickin' monster in this book. Forget anti-hero, this dude is a straight up villainous protagonist, and if you weren't sure enough, we'll get treated to another flashback. You see, Grant ran away from his abusive D-bag father and right into the path of a bear, which meant that Slade had to kill the bear to defend his son. Only he continues to verbally assault his son, and the cherry on the awful sundae is he says, "Oh, well, that's a mama bear, gotta go kill the cubs now. It's only right. You kids watch me murder these cubs now." I swear I am not exaggerating any of these acts for comedic effect. He really is that evil. The one and only ray of sunshine, though, in these kids' lives turn out to be Slade's butler, Wintergreen. Yes, that's right, he had a butler named Wintergreen originally. In case you're wondering, Deathstroke was kind of imagined as like an evil dark mirror to Batman, which I guess makes Wintergreen a dark mirror to Alfred. In the present, we discover the dude that Deathstroke has been sent to hunt down, of all people, turns out to be freaking the Clock King, like the original Billy Talkman with the clock pajamas and everything. For those of you playing along at home, there's been like 5 different Clock Kings stretched over a bunch of different books. The Birds of Prey fought one, then there was Billy Talkman in the Green Arrow book. Deathstroke's been hired by the families of the victims of Clock King, and as such, he's there to murder him, and he does, but here's the rub though. Clock King, with his temporal manipulation powers, makes it so he continues to live and talk for several whole minutes before he's actually killed. With his dying breath, however, Talkman manages to tell Slade that one of his old war buddies is right here, right now in this nation, and that's no good for him. Deathstroke decides to play possum, making it so he can sneak inside the camp of the people that Red Lion was fighting. Once inside, he absolutely goes to work, taking everyone apart with military efficiency and without a shirt. In the end, we discover the person backing the rebels in this part of the world turns out to be none other than Wintergreen. Dun dun dun. Deathstroke Rebirth number 1 was a hell of a hard-edged book, and I'm not talking in that too edgy for me Red Hood and the Outlaws kind of way. I mean in like a real adult Heart of Darkness sort of way. Slade Wilson is a monster. They don't mince words about it at all. He's bad to his kids, he kills without much thought, but he also truly lives up to his name, Deathstroke the Terminator, and you can't help but watch with perverse glee as he dispatches a bunch of foes. This book was of course brought to us by Christopher Priest, a man who had a long tenure on Deadpool, and I gotta say though, he's taking, you know, Slade Wilson in a completely different direction than he did Wade Wilson. You know, this is a mean, nasty book, and I think it fills a void that wasn't really being filled at DC right now. I can say I want to keep up with this book and see where it goes from here, even if they can just top the amount of times I say damn reading this. Overall, I would give this one a very solid 8 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.